you come on the radio and on TV, you want to hear yourself in your ear to prove that you're really not talking to yourself, but it's all good. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and our people of God here in Chicago and all around the globe. Thank you for tuning in once again to the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you're hearing my voice right now. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, some call it every day. Whatever you call it, we're here. 1 o'clock p.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the UBM Radio Network. And now listen, we need a lot of you all, and a lot more of you, to join in with us on our new campaign to build up our own network. Now hear me. Those of you that are watching me now on the UBM Network, tune in all the time, lock it in, subscribe to the YouTube page, okay? Not only can you get my broadcast that you're seeing right now live, but any broadcast, not just mine, but others, all of the fine programming here on the UBM Network, you can get when you're a subscriber on the UBM page on YouTube. And so now, those of you that have been used to listening to me on Facebook Live, I want a lot of you, because by next week, I would like to just throw everything over to our YouTube page. So we want more of you, and we see you by the thousands, but we want you to log in to our YouTube page, UBM Radio, Urban Broadcast Media, on our station on YouTube. So that way you can get us all the time, every day on the day, and even when you miss us. And we see you all the time. I see you taping Empire, I see you taping Power, I see you taping all these other shows, and then you come back and watch them later. Well, you can't catch us all the time, but at least you can go back and catch us and catch up on the good news. And we do have the good news right here at the UBM Radio Network. When people ask the question, what are the solutions in our community? Well, we're here to say that the solutions that you've been praying for, you can connect with those solutions right here. Whether we're feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, fighting for the least of God's people, hear me, you can tune in to those outlets right here on the UBM Radio Network. And now listen, we're reporting live, not just here in Chicago, as an example of what you can do all over the country. And we'll fine-tune exactly what we're doing. Because a lot of times, a lot of us get out of our lanes. And we're so busy being in so many lanes, we can't do one good thing for trying to do everything. And so here's what we're doing. We're trying to be structured, focused, and positioned on the work that we're doing. Me, for one, as veteran activist and chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, in the spirit and legacy of the original Black Wall Street of Tulsa, we're here trying to be structured, focused, and positioned on how we can show our majority black community how to use its consumer power, how to use its strategic talents to grow and build right here with the talents and the dollars that we have right here in majority black communities. And we want us right here at UBM and at National Black Wall Street to be the leaders that we've been looking for. And that's what's going on right now. And so when we look at what's going on in our communities, we'll see it over and over again, because now we want people to look up and now begin to come in and check in. And some of y'all have been watching us long enough so that we got to be able to say that this ain't the place to come all day and talk about what Sharpton and Jesse and Farrakhan ain't doing. We are here to become the leaders we have been looking for. And so we want to change the narrative that we've told people here and around the globe, that we're going to change the narrative right here at UBM. And I know it's dark sometimes, because a lot of times all your mainstream media can do is promote the darkness. You got to go kill somebody. You got to have some tragedy. But here, even despite of that darkness, the morning comes. The morning comes right here, right at the programming here at UBM. And so we want you to be tuned into us. And we're streaming live all the time at urbanbroadcastmedia.com, urbanbroadcastmedia.com, but we're building and growing by the day. We want you to go and lock in to our YouTube broadcasting site, Urban Broadcast Media on YouTube, because we want you to be locked in and tuned in to us, because at a certain point, we got to check in, not with what everybody else is doing to deal with the ills of our people. What are we doing proactively? And we started a few weeks ago, and we're getting ready to start calling the roll. You forgot the toilet paper, but one of the things we're talking about is tissue is the issue. And what do I mean by that, Mark? I'm going to tell you. I'm glad you asked. Listen, right here, especially for those who always say that we don't have extra money to donate to these causes and so forth. We don't have the extra money, brother, to help Black Wall Street. Well, I'm here to tell you that tissue, hear me, on all these different networks, on social media, SoundCloud, all this, tissue is the issue. And what do I mean by that? Because I don't have to convince you. Now, if I'm lying, call me, tell me I'm wrong. I don't have to convince nobody who's listening or who I'm watching, here in Chicago especially. I don't have to convince you that no matter what you spend money on every week, every month, and some by the day, when I see you running out these gas stations, listen, in these dollar stores, I don't have to convince you that you got to spend money on toilet paper. So, and that's a multi-billion-dollar industry that goes on in our black communities while we are speaking. So now the question becomes, what are you doing? Did you do something? Because I see sisters who used to be selling their bodies, now they got their heads held high because they're selling something legal to people in their own community. I see ex-offenders who stopped selling loose squares and bootleg CDs, right? And loud and pills, because they got something legal that they can sell to their people. Now the question becomes, what are you doing to help keep somebody else off the street selling something illegal, trying to solve their economic problem, right? What are you doing? And so the question becomes, and we want you to start calling to let us know, are you ready to help save somebody else by ordering some toilet paper from a black-owned and operated manufacturing company right in Chicago, right? You can order it, we'll deliver it to you, but then you can say, if I didn't do nothing else, I bought a product that can put black people to work and not selling illegal drugs. I can put some people to work. And not only that, so tissue is the issue that we need to start asking ourselves personally. And then if you got a business, can you order some toilet paper? And if you got your church or whatever, can you order the toilet paper? Because now you got the power to do that. And we didn't have to fight you to do it. So that's one. Not to mention that now in Chicago, we've been working in a lot of places around the country. But right here, where we are in Chicago, we've got black-owned and operated manufacturers right here in Chicago. Not only with black-owned tissue, we got black-owned paper towels. We got black-owned washing powder. We got black-owned dishwashing liquid. We got black-owned toothbrushes. I'm saying with the money that you, and you too, and others like you can spend every day, that can turn the tides of our people right here in the community. And that's the spirit and example by which we come. Here at Black Wall Street and here at UBM, we're here to build our own. And we can take care of our own if nobody else did it. And then if we provided the example. And we'll talk more and more about it every day. Because as we get ready to go into this next season, and I need, and I'm going to say this to all of you, and I'm going to say it over and over again. Hear me. Hear me, hear me, hear me. It's getting ready to be November, right? We're trick-or-treat now, right? This isn't no trick-or-treat. This is for real. We're getting ready to go into November. And I'm coming up on December. It was Christmas this time last year that I had my 8-hour colon cancer surgery. It was Christmas last year that I'm looking forward to Christmas this year, celebrating my first year as a colon cancer survivor. But during that fight, and I'm going to tell it every day on the day, because every time I get up, I'm reminded that this time last year, I thought I wasn't going to make it. And on my way to my first year anniversary, I've been through 3 setbacks. in my cancer that I may not have made it. And so now I'm here to say I can't do more than I can handle. And those who say I need to slow down and not to do too much, I don't need you to watch what I do and wonder what I do, but I need you to help me do what I do. And we need you right here to make this happen. And so we're asking all of you, you can help sustain the offices of National Black Wall Street Chicago. You can help us sustain the programming that we're doing right here on my show here at UBM. You can help us do that by supporting these black-owned and operated products who have agreed to donate part of their sales to help us sustain and increase what we're doing. And so the next time, and with your help, because I know we can do it, right? And with your help, the next time I go to the doctor in December, I'm going not to have 3 strikes and I'm out. I'm going to have 4 balls and I'm walking, and then work on my next year. But that's what we're doing right now, and we're going to talk more about it. Are we here to analyze or are we here to organize? That's the issue of our day. That's the issue that we're talking about. So we're streaming live all the time, urbanbroadcastmedia.com, Monday through Friday, and we want you all. We see you joining in, and we need more of you to help make the switch to log in to our YouTube page, Urban Broadcast Media, so you can tune in to all of the program all the time. And what are we? I'm Mark Allen, veteran activist and chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, in the spirit and legacy of the original Black Wall Street of Tulsa, and we're here at the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and hear my voice today, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m., and we'll be back right here on the UBM Radio Network. I see a lot of people. I see y'all tuning in. I'm going to catch up. I see you tuning in on YouTube. Thank you so much. I see y'all tuning in. I see y'all tuning in. William Riley, my sister Michelle Allen Marsh, Teresa, I see you. Lorenzo, I see you. Devin Dickerson, Rob Baker Jr., I see you. Justin, I see you. I see you. We are going to do this. We are the leaders we've been looking for. Harold Russell Committee, Grant D. Now, I'm listening. I need to, are we back now? Are we back? Yeah, I am. Back again. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and people of God. This is veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and we're here right now, 5 days a week, every day, Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m., right here on the UBM Radio Network. I'm veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, in the spirit and legacy of the original Black Wall Street of Tulsa. Here we are in this day and age trying to change the narrative of what happens in our community. And we're here to let our people know that we have the power to do what we've been asking God for. We are right here listening and watching who've got the power collectively to do what we need to do. And I'm saying it all the time. I'm here to give you the good news about how we come right here at this strategic planning center here at UBM, not just for the Mark Allen Show, but there's so many other shows. And I'm just so happy, you know, during these few months, since I finally been back to work full time after my cancer, and after these 3 times of relapsing and all of that. And I'm saying that I've seen a lot of good things. And we got a lot of good things going on right here. And I'm here to tell you that you can tune in. And during these last few weeks, I left some major funding meetings downtown. And I don't care whether you're an old breed of leadership or a new breed of leadership. There, wherever you are, old breed or new breed, I'm here to tell you how many empty seats there are all over this city, all over this state, all over this county that nobody is showing up at. While we post every day about what ain't going on. Well, I didn't come to preach, but I can. Listen, I'm telling you, if everybody who was posting on social media every day took on one of these assignments, listen, we keep celebrating how separate we are. We keep celebrating the 5 and 10 people that we serve on our own little page. Well, you can't celebrate in how separate you are. We've got to celebrate how we came together despite these differences. And so what I'm simply saying is, whether you are old breed or new breed, what difference does it make if whether you're old breed or new breed, ain't none of us properly represented at these tables when billions of dollars are being discussed and planned to come into majority black communities where we say we want to see our people working, where we say we're tired of seeing our people dying, where we say, and I'm going to tell you, the overwhelming majority of our people who are in the criminal justice system, they're there because, and one time I was one of them, praise be to God. They're there, and they've been through the criminal justice system because they got caught doing something illegal, trying to solve their economic problems. And I'm going to tell you now, if you're tired of seeing people dying, the question now becomes, and I'm going to say it every day, even today as I speak, I'm glad about even now, I even saw a couple of others who just let me know today that they've been to the doctor. But once again, I lost two more. One early this morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, lost their battles with cancer. And sometimes I feel like I could have done more, sugar. I could have done more. But you can't be everywhere. And you can't be everywhere with limited resources. But I know that if we put our heads together and if we connect the dots, we could save a lot more. And we can. And I'm telling you right now, we will. Because all of us, because I know you're not tuning in just to be entertained. I know you're not tuning in just to see me entertain you. We're here to do something collectively, connecting the dots to help our people. And I remember one time when during the Harold Washington campaign, it was so deep back in, and this was part of what's missing in the Harold Washington legacy. Nobody I know has been through the Harold Washington Legacy Committee to tell you who came to the Harold Washington Legacy and testified that they were there when we took the campaign of Harold Washington, not just to the suites and the streets, but to the alleys. Who remembers and who was there when the campaign of Harold Washington had touched our people's soul? Who was there when we had gang truces in the alleys and the streets? Who was there when people wouldn't even sell dope to each other, wouldn't even prostitute with each other if you didn't have a Harold Washington button on? I mean, no matter how low you think it got in our community, that's how deep the campaign got. And so when you talk about legacy building, who was there in the legacy who can tell you, here's how we did it? And we've got to rebuild that legacy right now. And that's why we're here 5 days a week. That's why we're here, to keep talking and keep organizing, because now you got to ask the question. You have to ask the question, what are you going to do who are listening to me and watching me? I look for more of these cancer pens because I got to tell it every day. I got to tell somebody what it feels like not to be able to sleep sometimes because you keep reliving that day when they said you got cancer, right? You got to keep reliving that day when you thought you wouldn't go come back. Got you. We got to keep looking up at how we use our lives to help save somebody else. I don't want to keep losing no more. I'm veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and we're here right now 5 days a week, every day, Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m., right here on this UBM radio network, and we'll be back. Now, Harry Jackson, I saw you. Harold Washington Legacy, I got that. The Black Businesses, Halloween, I got that. 34. Huh? Okay, I'm listening. And we're back? Oh, that was a short break. Okay, I'm ready to look. I say a long time. When I first got into radio and TV, I got down there to the station one time, and the engineer wasn't there, and I told him, just cut the mic on and walk off. I'll just talk for an hour. I can do this, right? And just catch my breath. Listen, this is veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and we're here right now 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, right here on the UBM Radio Network. This is the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you're hearing my voice right now. We're streaming live all the time at urbanbroadcastmedia.com, urbanbroadcastmedia.com. But now, we need more and more of you. We see you joining in. We see you. We need more of you to get ready to make the switch. We want more of you to log in to us and subscribe to our own home network. We need you to be able, not just to depend on my Facebook page. We're not talking about my Facebook page and other pages on other social media. We're talking about having our own page that we can connect with. No matter if nobody else says we can talk, we know we can always have our own anchor page and be able to talk. So listen, we need more of you to tune in and log in to our YouTube page, because we're going to be streaming live all the time on our YouTube page, Urban Broadcast Media, right? So we need you to log in to that page and be prepared to not just watch our page every day and our other programming, but you can now do like you do other places. Y'all tune in and y'all tape shows while you get work, and y'all partying, you come back and watch. And I know a lot of times people can't stop what they do. They tell me all the time in the streets, we can't stop, but it's all right. We've made it possible for you. When you can't catch our live show, you can catch us when we're off the air, because you can always go back and click on our YouTube page, Urban Broadcast Media, and you can get all of our programming. And I'm here to tell you now, whether we're feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, fighting for the least of our people, listen, the programs are right here. So the question now becomes, you can't keep asking, what are the solutions? Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, God, intervene. And I'm going to say it over and over, the same way we learn how to do the cha-cha, right? Right? To the left now, y'all. To the right now, y'all. Twist, 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 twist. We can do that. Well, we can follow directions to dance. Listen, let's follow directions on how to liberate our people. And I'm going to say it over and again. This is my life moment. And I say it, and I see people, you text me offline, and you send me emails saying, I'm preaching. Well, I didn't come to preach, but I can. I'm animated because I made a commitment to God when they made a mistake and sent me to the hospice ward. That means somebody thought I wasn't going to make it. And so when I looked at myself fighting cancer and going through surgery, when I looked at the fact that through it all, they made a mistake and sent me to the wrong floor. They sent me to the hospice floor, which meant you thought I wasn't going to make it. And so I'm passionate. And yes, I want to preach about it. Maybe you don't know what it feels like to think you're having your last breath. Maybe you don't know. I know what it feels like to think you ain't about to make it. I know what it feels like when you're on the hospice floor, and it means you know you ain't going out here the same way that you can. I know what it feels like not to tell that same lie to God when you get in trouble. And everybody says, oh, Lord, if you get me out of this one, I'm going to do this. Oh, Lord, if you get me out of this, I'm going to do that. Well, I just said on what I thought was my deathbed, Lord, I don't think I'm going to have a voice no more. Right? And you lay on that deathbed, and you're crying, and you're talking about all the people that you couldn't see and what you couldn't do. And if I just had one more time to have a voice, here's what I would do. And so I didn't come to preach, but I can and I will. Right? And I ain't accountable to nobody but God, because God spared me. And so, yes, I'm animated, because when I look up and see every time I go to the cancer doctor, when I see those who may not make it, when I see friends of mine who this week the death angel came and got them, for whatever reason I'm still here. No, I can't apologize, but I'm here to tell you what's on my heart, and I'm here to tell you to hear my voice, because I know what we've all been through, and I know what we can do if we do this together. And so we're here to hear my voice right now, and hear me when I tell you over and over again, that here is the power that we have, right? God intervened. I'm saying he has. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm saying he has. And he's given us, me and you on this channel, you on that channel, you on that channel. He's given all of us who can see and hear me the power. So the question becomes, I've given you the wheel with my power. Right? I've intervened and gave you the power with my power. And so I'm going to say this over and over again, because we're going to start having roll call. Every day on the day, in Chicago, as an example, it only takes $3 billion spent to sustain up to 50,000 jobs. Right? Talk to me. It only takes $3 billion spent to sustain up to 50,000 jobs. And guess what? Now get this. Right here in Chicago, every day as we speak, the black community in Chicago collectively spends into the Chicago economy over $50 billion a year. And all I'm saying to you is, if you're concerned about our kids having something to do legally and not shooting each other, if you're really concerned about stopping the physical violence, then come on, intervene. Take the wheel with the power God has given you and us to turn this around. And so the question now becomes, what did you do? And that's why I say tissue is the issue. Because we're spending billions of dollars every year on tissue, right? And the question now becomes, and I want you all to answer the roll, right? I don't care if you're here or around the country. I found a black-owned tissue owner anywhere in the country. You can start buying it every day and they'll deliver it to you, send it to you, just like Amazon and anybody else. But the question becomes, what do we do? And then, with your help, y'all, we're going to work to rebuild with my voice that God has given me. We're going to rebuild and connect the dots, as my late godmother, Reverend Willie Barrow, used to say, we're not so much divided as we are disconnected. So right now, over $50 billion is being spent in Chicago, making everybody else rich, but the very people who you want to stop the killing and you want to stop the violence, or I didn't come to preach, but I can when I'm telling you that far too many of you who say you want to stop the violence, you are directly and indirectly contributing to the environment that creates the very violence that you say you want to stop by the money that you spend every day. Yeah, I know you don't want to hear that, but I'm just trying to take it or let it alone. But we got to stop finger pointing about our separatism. We got to come on home and do what we need to do. So I need all of you who are hearing me, you're hearing me, seeing me, hearing me. I'm asking all of us to be able to get ready to check in. Tissue is the issue. You're going back to Walmart, who ain't got no bank account in the black community? You're going back to the gas station, to those foreign owners who ain't got no bank account in the black community, or you're going to spend that tissue, the issue with black-owned and operated manufacturers right here, deliver it to you. So you better talk to me or report to somebody else. Because then the question becomes, what did you do to help lift somebody else up? And that's where we are right now. And yes, people say don't preach. Well, I'm not here to preach, but this is a ministry. I know you got a spiritual ministry, and you should. I know you got a religious ministry, and you should. But I'm also here to tell you that you should also be able to invest in a black economic advocacy ministry that's trying to liberate you with some heaven on earth. So you can't keep going everybody else. And then every other ethnic group, everywhere I go, don't defeat and don't give in, beloved, to other ethnic groups who will come and say, whatever black people won't do, hell, we'll invest in the meeting. Can you show us how to open up a new gas station in the black community? Since your own black people don't want to do it, can we invest in you to show us how to have our own toilet paper company to lift up ourselves? If your own people don't want to do it, can you tell us how to lift up our own independent station? If your own black people don't want to do it, can you tell us how to have our own hair care stores in the black community if black women ain't got enough sense to put black women to work and black-owned people to work and stop putting every other ethnic group to work and rich with the money that a black hair care store can't even survive in the black community. And then I walk down 47th Street, even today you walk down 47th Street and see black women lined up outside the foreign shop. And I should get my camera working this time. I'm going to go take a picture. I'm not here to embarrass some of y'all. Take a picture. And look at all the black women lined up outside these foreign places. Oh, I'm having pamper me day. Getting your nails done and your feet done. But then when I look in the window and see black women lined up, and then I see the Asian lady who got the, whatever she putting on your nails, she got a mask on her nose. Because whatever she putting on y'all black women's nails, she don't even want to smell it. Some kind of fume she putting on y'all black women's nails, but the Asian lady don't even want to smell what she putting on your nails. And then whatever it is, however it is, then y'all go pay for it too. Oh my God. Talk to me, somebody. And then you turn around and wonder why your daughters and your nieces and granddaughters, they can own shops in the black community. They can do feet and nails in the black community. Come on, black women, talk to me. That's what we're here to talk about at UBM. That's what we're here to talk about every day on the day. And so we want you to join in with us, right? We want you to tune in with us. As we share these programs and services with us, you can help us do it. And then, other than that, you got to go blame somebody else. Then you got to turn to someone, because now we're looking for those who want to help us. We're looking for those who get it. Because we, and I've said this downtown over and over again, so I'm not mad when you go to these white funders and they tell you, well, Mark, it ain't Black Wall Street. If you still need the white corporate donors to pay your bills, it ain't Black Wall Street. And I'm saying you're right, and I'm not mad about it. I'm asking you, and you, all over, let us be the leaders we've been looking for. And I can't do everything for everybody. I say it over and over again. I am just so grateful to God that I survived, trying to survive my first year of surviving cancer. And every day, including last night, when I see two others this week who just lost their fight with cancer, and every time I go to the cancer doctor for my checkup, I see those who have not made it and are not going to make it. But at the same time, like I said, it looks dark. But the morning has come, because there's something that we can do collectively to turn the tide, to educate some more sisters on how to go get checked. So I can't quit, because I look up every day and sometimes can't sleep, because I know what it feels like to keep reliving. Every time you go to the cancer doctor and you see those who ain't about to make it, and especially these young children, don't know how they got cancer so early. Don't know how it happened, but we got the power to put our heads together, put our dollars together, because here's what I'm saying to you. As I thought this past week going to all these meetings, you know, when I see, and there's a lot of places I can't go, and I ain't trying to go. I learned that lesson this time, 3 times now. But here's what we can do. You can help build up this black independent media so that all those programs and services you're looking for, whether they're feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, looking out for the least of these, we got some more people. When I tell you we're going to start our segments on Taking to the Street, oh, we got some people in the street doing things for the homeless. We got some people in the street who use some of our information. They're buying up more empty land on the south and west sides of Chicago. We got some more people who followed the direction and who planted their seed in us, and now they're getting ready to buy land on the south and west sides and in the suburbs to build housing for us and health care for us. But we got to sustain our place at the table. And so I'll say this again, and some of you all have been knowing me all my life. Even when I was a lounge owner, whatever, all my life, No matter what position I've been in, I always came back to help feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and help anybody. But here's where we are now, friends. And so I'm glad to report, once again, on 31st in Indiana, long time vacant lot. They're getting ready next year to put market rate housing on that lot and new spaces for new business. Right on 47th Street at the Rosenwater, we fought damn near 20 years for to keep the city from knocking down. We got good now. Getting ready to put brand new businesses on 47th Street. On 47th Street, we got new popcorn shop, new clothing shop, male store, female stores, getting ready to build a new art center. There's so much going on 47th Street. Got to do more. And then on the west side, I think it's on Kedzie and Lake, I mentioned yesterday, and keep on mentioning, they're going to take a whole big space, and they're going to finally get access to capital and build a whole new industry and distribution center for hundreds of black people on the west side who for years have been running their businesses out of the basement and running their businesses out of the library and just running their businesses out of all these places. But now on Kedzie and Lake, this time next year, they're going to have 100 to 900 new jobs and hundreds of new businesses anchored on the west side. Do you hear me now? On the west side, where they're packaging their own pickles and peppers and tomatoes and all kinds of stuff, growing their own food, and then go distribute it to their own people, and then got restaurants they're going to be serving it to. I mean, that's a lot going on. And then they're going to build a $1 million micro lending center to keep on lending money to more black-owned and operated businesses. Come on. I know the naysayers out there always like Gulliver's Travel. We'll never make it. I know we won't. Listen, there are those of us that's going to make it. There are those of us on the right side. And then there are those of us who are going to do our own thing. So when you support our work in National Black Wall Street Chicago, part of what we're going to do is our voter education project. We left some meetings last week. We're going to build our own voter education project so that I don't got to chase down other people, say, please let me talk. We can teach it in our own right. I don't have to convince you and look for your legitimacy on my over 40 years in this movement. We can teach our own narrative to a current and new generation of young people on how to state the narrative to our people on what's going on, how to show them the level of organizing and experiences that I've been through in my over 40 years, and to show them how they can make it. We can do that, and we need your help to do it, right? We need your help to do it. And so we need you, if you're a business, we need you to support the work and the business support for this station to remain black-owned and operated and independent. And we can still talk, right, without whether or not corporate America can say you can, right? And then we need to have this level because they're here. And see, and I know sometimes, I can say this sometimes, there's certain people in our community who really don't want to win. They raise a lot of questions, but they really don't want to win when the camera is looking at your face. As long as you can say, where's Sharpton, and where's Jesse, and where's Farrakhan, that's all good. But what does it mean to turn it around and say, look at me, and see if I bought black-owned toilet paper? Did I answer the question of tissue? What's the issue? Did I answer it? Come on, check in and tell somebody, see me on Nationwide TV, Nationwide Radio. When I tell you I helped to put some black people to work, right? Tell me that you called in to do that. That's what this is all about. But we got to be prepared. And again, I tell a lot of people every day, I can't make it. I can't be everywhere. And I've almost died 3 times trying to be everywhere for everybody. I can't. But why don't you help me do what I know I can do? I can't be everywhere for everybody. But can you just help donate to the cause so that I can be at that $100 million meeting that's going to invest in new small business on the south and west side? Can you help me be in the housing meeting where they're still about to spend $400 million to develop new affordable housing on the south and west sides? Can you be there to plant that seed and help me and us be there for the other 40 million that's coming down? And not just that. You can't just fight for the money. You got to be there to see it through. We're going to talk more about that too. I'm veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and you're here on the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you're hearing my voice right now, and we'll be right back to talk some more. Hear me now on the UBM Network. Was on it. I see you. I said, let me call it. Oh, Suge, I see you. Devin, I see you. Wayne Carter, Noob, I see you. Steve, that's why I see you. Fred, Lucky Peckman, I see you. All right, I got you. Was Otis Monroe trying to call me? I can't hear. I got. Why does Otis keep calling me on the air? Can you? Get ready for the last segment. Let's talk it out. I see Otis Monroe tuning in. Otis Monroe, I see you. Otis, if you got there trying to call me on the show to say something before I go off, I got 10 minutes left. I'm going to do this last segment. But you can call. What? Call the number. 312. 312-754-4333. 312-754-4333. Otis, I can't call you back. I'm on the break right now. I can't call you back during a commercial break, but if you're trying to get through, I'm right here. Hey, Gigi, I see you. I really do see you. Oh, we're going to go back. I told you. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we're back for this final segment. This is the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you're hearing my voice right now. Who am I? I'm glad you asked. I'm veteran activist Mark Allen, and I'm here on the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, now heard 5 days a week, every day, all the time, Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock p.m. until 2 o'clock p.m., right here on the UBM Radio Network. Now listen, a lot of you, we want you to keep joining in because we're making the switch. Because at some point, I'm going to have to come in and try to film myself and all that. We got all these cameras up in here. Listen, they're from everywhere. SoundCloud, Pod, they're everywhere. But that means I can stop filming myself. So I want all of you all to be able to join in because we're streaming live all the time at urbanbroadcastmedia.com. But the big deal right now is we need you to go and tune in and log in to our YouTube page on YouTube. Urban Broadcast Media on YouTube. And then you'll be able to not just tune in to my show and other shows that are on the UBM Radio Network, but we're streaming live all the time. And just like you do other shows, I know some of y'all can't see me all the time, but y'all can tune me in when you get a chance to and go catch up on other shows to see what's been going on. And so you can do that. And you can do that by going to YouTube at Urban Broadcast Media, and you can get the Mark Allen Show all the time. So listen, we're winding down. I'm going to say the same thing over and over. I need you all, one, to get ready to answer the question, right? It's not just, we can't solve the physical violence in our community until we solve the economic violence. And I'm going to keep saying over and over again, I need you all to join and help me. Don't pass the hat for me if I fall out and die. Don't pass the hat for me, right? On the negative and reactive. Come on, let's pass the hat to do something positive to help our people. Why don't you pass the hat to make sure that the office is always open and that we're always there to help show some other people. I'm going to keep telling you over and over again, and y'all tell somebody. Tissue is the issue. I'm getting the order forms and everything because at some point, this is a billion-dollar industry. And if we want to take our people away from the negative and to the positive, then the best way to do it, because the overwhelming majority of our brothers and sisters who are in the criminal justice system, and I was one of them, so I ain't telling you about something I don't know. You get stuck there because you get caught doing something illegal trying to solve your economic problem. Well, I'm here to tell you and everybody on this network, that network, this one here, tissue is the issue. I don't have to convince you that you're going to spend money on toilet paper. I don't have to convince you that you're going to spend money on washing powder, on dishwashing liquid, on toothbrushes. But let's just start with the issue of tissue. Here's money that you spend every day. And I see you in and out the gas station. I see you in and out of these other chain stores. They ain't going to miss the money. And they don't even have bank accounts in the black community. I'm telling you, you can put hundreds of our brothers and sisters to work now selling something legal because tissue is the issue. So all over my pages, I want you to check in and let us know. Hey, Mark, I brought some tissue for my house. I brought some washing powder. I brought some toilet paper. I brought some dishwashing liquid. I brought my next set of toothbrushes from my house. Then I asked the business that I go through, let's help save some people on the street. Come on, let's help save some brothers and sisters who are out here selling their bodies, out here selling loose squares and bootleg CDs and loud. Come on, let's help them sell something legal. That's something you can do, and I'm asking you to help me to do that because I know that's what you want. Every person that you help me help to put to work, that's one less person begging for some spare change. Huh? If you empower me to help somebody else, we're going to talk more and more this week. We got hundreds of brothers and sisters that we're putting to work. And guess what, friends? We can put hundreds of more if you come and help me do what I do. If you come and just hear my voice and just respond to it. And I'll say this over and over again. I don't want to be the new version of Power. I don't want to be reality version of Power. That when the show is over, you don't turn the show off and then invest and plant your seed in some real power right here in the neighborhood. I don't want to be the new version of Empire that you watch the reality show version on TV. And then when the show goes off, you don't plant your seed into some real empire. Come on, talk to me, somebody. I didn't come to preach, but I can, and I will, because it means the salvation of our people. And I'm going to say it over and over again. And I thought about it, and I realized now, while I couldn't sleep all night long, because it bothers me when I know some people who I lost to cancer this week, and another friend of mine who lost his fight with cancer yesterday, right? Didn't have to. We can help save some more of our people. And I'm asking you, some of y'all been knowing me all my life. It's all I've been doing. Feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, looking out for the least of our people. I'm asking you to help me. One, I can't let God down. And I'll say it over and over. Because every time I look up, I got to keep thinking about those 3 times I've had relapses in the hospital for cancer. And I'm going to make my first year. And you all are going to help me. You're going to help me make my first year. I've had 3 relapses. I'm not going back. The next time I go back, it's going to be not because 3 strikes and I'm out. It's going to be because of full balls and I'm walking. And I want to make my first year. And so we can do this together. I got 3 relapses because I tried to do too much too soon. I had 3 cancer relapses because I put too much on myself. When I got friends out here who prayed for me and who want to see me make it. Well, come on, let's do this together. And so we're here 5 days a week. And we're here. And I can't be everywhere for everybody. And again, I want to thank Sister Barbara Towns that she had a major cancer event on this past weekend. And I understand that they have an award for me about surviving cancer. Well, we got more people to save. And it motivates me more to be able to go out and lift up the least of our people. But we need you to plant your seed right here for what I call the Heaven on Earth campaign. Because I know if I'm at the table at City Hall, I can bring hundreds of more jobs to these streets. I know if you help me, help some more people open up their own business, we can have more black women and more black people owning their own hair care stores in the black community. No more do you take our dollars and make these foreign folks rich and make their children rich, while your children and daughters and grandchildren selling their bodies and loose squares and bootleg CDs, and these people don't have a bank account in the black community. We got to have a better insult level. Talk to me, somebody. I didn't come to preach, but I can and I will, right? And so that's what drives me every day. And I need some of you. I need all of you. We can help make this happen. And we can do this together. And I'm going to keep saying it over and over. Tissue is the issue. We'll deliver it to you. Call me, hit me on my Facebook page, whatever. But I'm going to start calling the roll. And then you can check in. And we can start celebrating how many folk we help put to work. How many ex-offenders ain't going back because they got some legal to sell on money that we spend every day. And so we're going to be working with our partners and others, and we're going to be reporting all this week. I'm going to take you to the street. I'm going to take you to the developers on 31st. I'm going to take you to the developers on the south and west side. I'll take you to the south suburb. I'm going to bring it to you. All the people that are doing good in the hood. We're not here to talk about the pain. We're not here to talk about how dark it is. We're talking about it's morning time. Right? Clock on the wall says it's all. As always in parting, remember to believe in God because God is love. Love is what the world needs right now. Remember in life, nothing is guaranteed at the end of it. We were born to die. But it's not that bad because in between birth and death, there's life. And it can be as positive as you want it to be, as long as you think positive. That means to keep a smile on your face and some warmth in your heart. And when a friend is down that they need you, you reach out and touch them, okay? And remember to always think positive, no matter how negative a situation may develop in your life. Remember that you are God's child. Yes, indeed, you are somebody. And you can do whatever you want to do and be whatever you want to be with the power of your own mind. If your mind can conceive it and your heart can believe it, know within yourself you can achieve it. You got to believe in yourself first, and others will believe in you too. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This is Mark Allen. Till the next time, hear my voice, hear my voice, hear my voice. Thank you. God bless. Wait, where's Steve just a while ago? Hey, Pac-Man, wait. Pac-Man's still there? I saw you listening. Steve just what? Hey, you remember that from Western Bay? I was on the radio downstate. Bringing my clothing back to the people. All right, listen, I got to go. Iris Cannon, I see you. David Buford, I see you. David Grant, I see you. Hey, girlfriend, look, one day next week, let's just have a meeting. Let's just do this. You understand me? And let's make this happen. And I'm saying, you know, let's just do what we need to do. We can go out here and help save. We can help save and serve our people. I get rid of them when things hot. I'm going to meet with some of the governance people right now. We need to be able to take our case to the governance people, to all the people running. The only capacity we got is to be there and fight for our people. And you all have known me. And I tell people, I don't need people to watch what I do and wonder what I do. Please, friends, help me do what I do. I want to celebrate, and I'm so serious. Sometimes I can't believe how the death angel has came to come, has came to come and get people close to me. And I don't know, there's nothing I can do, because only God knows lives. But at the same time, I can't take for granted. Some of them didn't get a chance to make it. The death angel claimed them. And to this day, I don't know why. When I go to them cancer rooms and I see all the people that I know on their way not to making it, I don't know why. God has saw fit to spare me not one, not twice, but 3 times. I've had stress relapses on my cancer. And 3 times, God has seen me through. Right? And I'm asking, help me on the front end and not on the back end. I know what we can do to help our people. And we can do it too. So listen, I'm going to a meeting with some of the people, and we're going to be there to fight. But it ain't Black Wall Street if you're still begging white corporate leaders to keep your doors open. All right? So I need you to help me right now. And so, I mean, from grammar school to elementary school, to high school, that's all I've been doing all my life. But listen, I'm going to go make this meeting, but I want everybody, one, don't forget to tune in and log in to our YouTube channel, Urban Broadcast Media. For those of you right now, I got Conley and AT&T thinking about to cut something off. We're going to raise enough money to pay this bill 3 months in advance. Listen, those of you that can, you go to PayPal account, everybody, PayPal account, Black Wall Street Chicago at yahoo.com, Black Wall Street Chicago at yahoo.com. If you want to go to the website, that's nationalblackwallstreetchicago.org. And if you're in the neighborhood, stop on by, slide up to the door, right? At 4655 South King Drive, Suite 203, right? You can do that. But now, I got to run, but keep logging in to